Hello there, Black Healing Matters family. This is Danielle here at the Black Healing Matters podcast, where we offer you ideas to hopefully move you one step closer to your healing. And on this Mental Health Monday, I'm so excited to bring you this special week of Black Panther week. Yes, I went and saw the Black Panther film last weekend, and man, it was phenomenal. I got a chance to see it with a group of Black people here in South Korea, and this theater must have sat at least 200 people. And of the 200 in there, half of them were Black. And in South Korea, where the foreign population, not just Black, but the foreign non-Korean population is less than 5% of the entire population, that is truly phenomenal to have that many Black people in one space. Africans, Americans, Canadians, Europeans, Africans from all over the world in the diaspora. It was truly beautiful. So with that inspiration, I decided to name this week, the entire week, Black Panther Week. And so on this Mental Health Monday, we're going to talk a little bit about anger. Yes, how to be angry. Of course, we're angry, but an activist at the same time. How do you keep your sanity while you're being an activist while not being overcome by anger? And if you recall, this is connected to the film because the character Michael B. Jordan, again, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it yet, you might want to pause. But the Michael B. Jordan's character was completely overcome by anger and rage. And, it really did define his character and led to his ultimate demise if you saw the film. But we're going to talk today about some ways that you can begin to care for yourself and important steps to take while being an activist, not overcome by anger. Number one, first thing to do is to find your tribe. If you notice in the film, Killmonger was the lone wolf. He was always alone and he trusted nobody. And so it's not healthy to be alone all the time. Find your tribe. Number two, indulge in self-care. I know it sounds crazy to, we have so much to do and there's so many problems in the world, but you can't fix them unless you're fixed, unless you're well. So take care of yourself. Well, that means you need to go to, get some massages or even therapy. Take care of yourself, body and soul. And last but not least, number three, focus on progress, not problems. Man, I know that's easier said than done because the problems really are the evidence. That's the data that we use as activists to go out into the world and try to make changes because, obviously the problems are the things we're looking to change. But focusing on the progress simply means that we're able to look at what we're doing, look at what's moving, look at what's working, and inspire people to engage in what's going on, in the progress that's happening. That, my friends, is, again, easier said than done. But when you look at the character, again, Killmonger, I think that's his name, in the film, he was clearly overwhelmed with focus on the problems. And what we often see is that when we focus, we try to focus on, the positives, but we get bogged down with the negatives. We get bogged down with the problems. And sometimes we feel guilty. I've caught myself doing this, feeling guilty because I don't focus on the problems. And I have people come and tell me like, what about this issue? What about that issue? Don't you care about this? Of course I care. That's why I do what I do. Of course I care. But I can't let those things overrun my entire life. And if we aren't able to focus on the progress that we're making, there is no joy in this. There is no day when we wake up and all problems are solved. And so we've got to learn how to see the joy in the progress, or else we're going to live our lives in a state of turmoil. And on that note, Black Healing Matters family, I hope this was helpful to you. Leave me a comment, send me an email, blackhealingmatters@gmail.com. And as always, stay blessed. Black Healing Matters.
podcast you just heard was recorded with Anchor. If you want to make your own, download the Android or iOS app completely free from anchor.fm/podcast. That's anchor.fm/podcast.